Hey, what's up guys? Footy Manager TV here. This is episode 9 of my Road to Glory series, Building from the Bottom. And today we got some more matches. This is actually a very big episode because I sort of wanted to get a lot of games shown, and I kind of was going to do it originally. It was going to be very short, but then I thought it was going to be too short. It was like only 7 or 8 minutes, and I had some more gameplay of the extra couple matches, so I thought I should add them in, or it would have been too short in my opinion. Like I said, 7 or 8 minutes. Last time I did a video like that, some people said it was too short, and this video may be a tad longer, but I can't have it both ways, and I'm sure you would prefer it be more long than too short, I guess, considering I haven't uploaded a video of this series for a couple days. So anyway, just proving that I do shot assistance on semi. I haven't really changed that yet because I can get better shots. You can control it more and that kind of thing. And as we play into my nan, yeah, I don't really have much to say about that kind of name for a squad. So anyway, moving on. We're playing a 3-5-2 team, so they're always tough to beat. 93 chemistry, not perfect. But as you know, I think ours is like 99, so we're almost 100. But there's not too much different in my opinion that I've noticed. And like I said, this is going to be a very big episode, so hopefully enjoy it. But future episodes will probably be a bit like 15 minutes, 14 minutes, something like that, as we have a chance. And again, Rivas, he's been very good in the left midfield position for us, scoring more goals than I really anticipated that he would. For me, sometimes in like this kind of formation, when you have left mids and right mids instead of wingers, and I think he quit straight away with that. And actually recently, I've had a lot of people quit after I score like a couple early goals. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe they're just like mad. That's probably the obvious reason. They're just mad because I scored early goals. But yeah, I don't like that because you lose contracts quick and you don't get much coins. As you can see there, you only get 273, like under 300 if they quit that early. So I don't really like when they do that. That's probably the reason. But really, I find for me, getting like the end of the season, like when you finish the season right here, I would want to get promoted, like get to the highest level. I really only care about that coins. I don't care about the coins so much after a match, just more so getting the result. And now we have a couple players running out of contracts, so luckily we have the coins for that to renew the contract of the players. Caballero, I recently bought him. I don't think I showed that when I upgraded my goalkeeper, and he's probably the best Argentinian goalkeeper you could find for a Argentina team, obviously. And the reason I'm not buying more players on the bench, like to put in the substitute bench, so I'm not doing that because I'm not going to waste the coins, because I am going to upgrade the team to a different team. So I don't see the point wasting coins on players for the bench that I'm hardly ever going to use, and when I'm going to change a team when I get into Division 1, because it definitely needs to be better. And as we see our next opponent after getting that rage quit win, they have 3 up front, obviously in a 4-3-3 formation. Very strong attackers. You've got El Sharari on the left, Cavani as a striker, who actually has high defensive work rate. I'm not sure if that's bad or good, because he can act as a centre forward, sort of in the Lionel Messi role. So that could actually be a good thing. You may see that in a couple of my teams I may build. I'm going to do squad builders soon, but I think that's a penalty we won right there. I suppose that was a soft penalty. But here we have to go with our best penalty taker, Barkos. He's a superstar, especially considering how much I got him for. Fantastic with his finishing ability, ball control very good, 87 also. And penalties, as you saw, he's 96, I'm pretty sure it was. And yeah, he's pretty clinical from the penalties, rarely ever misses. I'm pretty sure every penalty he's had with me, he's scored. So he's very reliable from that. But also, like I said, in Division 1, really in Division 1, I don't think he's good enough because of his pace. You definitely need some more pacey players, but definitely when he gets a one-on-one opportunity, he does finish, and he's a very good striker, at least for the lower divisions. And here they make the quick response with Edison Cavani. Like I said, he's a fantastic striker with strength, pace, just everything. Very good shooting power, finishing ability. And yeah, he's a fantastic striker. Everything you want in a striker. Maybe some people won't like the high defensive work rate, but it would be suitable for some formations like 4-3-3. It just really depends how you play as well. But here we're on the attack, 38th minute right now, launching the attack. I really want to get some passes. That's how I like to play, lots of passes. I know a lot of people in Ultimate Team don't like to pass a lot. They just like to boot the ball forward to the pacey strikers. But there we finish with Alberto Costa. He's just been scoring so many goals from the centre mid position. I'm sure I don't need to recommend you to sign him. I'm sure you know he's a fantastic player for his price, with his shooting power and those kind of abilities that he has, creative abilities as well. But Barkos, again, he's very good with his ball control. As you can see there, fantastic ball there to Nico Gaitan. Let's see what he can do here. Puts in the cross. Viatri again. This guy has been fantastic. He's probably has more influence in the game than Barkos because he has 4-star skills. But look at that positioning as well. Came back in, could have been offside. Then a fantastic diving header. Again, he only has 72 pace, but he has got 4-star skills. And he can get past players because of that, if you know how to do skills and can utilize that very well. He's got very good finishing ability like I've shown in these videos. But here, he's on with the chance. And of course, in the 90th minute, Rodrigo Palacio scores a goal. And I really always concede 90th minute. Look, what kind of defending was that? My player just ran away to allow them to score the goal. But hopefully we should be holding on to the result here. We shouldn't be conceding another goal, of course. And picking up the win 3-2, even if they scored in the 90th. That's why I always got to make sure I have that winning by 2 goals. Because always I seem to concede in that extra time period or injury time in the 90th minute. Whether it be career mode, ultimate team, online or offline. It doesn't matter, but overall, it was a fantastic performance, especially by 2 strikers, Viatri, Barkos, getting very solid ratings. But even though Edison Cavani, he was the man of the match. So, like I mentioned before the match, he was always going to be the key player. Like the high attacking work rate and high defensive work rate, comes into midfield to get that extra possession than a normal striker would. And then he can really utilize that if you know really how to play with that kind of player. But anyway, we move up. Now we only need 2 more wins in 6 games to get promoted to Division 2 now. So we are doing very well. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not really surprised it's this easy. Like, I'm always in, like, before I started making videos of Ultimate Team seasons, I've always been in Division 1, so I really suit to being in Division 1, so that's why you probably see me dominating and being unbeaten so far, but that may change in the next matches coming up. So we'll see, we were on a very good run there, winning 3 matches in a row, pretty comfortably, but the last 2 matches we only won by a goal, so we definitely have to be wary of that coming into the next matches. And another thing, we got to be careful of fitness as well and getting injuries. As you can see, some fitness starting to lower right now. So Costa, I think I actually swapped him with another player, like one of our silver centre mids, Chaparro. As you know, he did very good in the first couple divisions, but now stepping up, who knows if he'll do the same performances. You have to wait and see if I put him in or not. And also, I don't really like spending fitness cards. So you may see after I get to Division 1, I'm going to show you a method where you don't have to spend fitness and contract cards, and that can make you make money. But I'll do that after I get to Division 1 to show you how you can build from the bottom. And that will be like, because I thought to myself, once I get to Division 1, obviously I showed you can build from the bottom. Then I thought, what additionally can I show once I've done the thing you obviously want to do, get to Division 1. But here I think I went to actually spend those fitness cards and contracts, that kind of thing. But once I get in Division 1, I think I actually play 1 season in Division 1 with the team I have. Then I really change it. Because I really achieved all I could to show you can build a very good team really without spending Microsoft points or real money on the game, FIFA points, that kind of thing. So hopefully you'll appreciate that, and then I'm really going to change how the series works. I'm going to go with a sort of discard team. If you don't know what that is, I'll be showing that once I get to Division 1, so hopefully you'll enjoy that as well, really changing this series up. And for FIFA 14, I definitely want Ultimate Team, not to become my main series, as I will still do career mode, but I definitely want it to be equal, because I know a lot of people like Ultimate Team, so I definitely want to show career mode as much as Ultimate Team. So hopefully you enjoy that as well. And I've recently started watching a bit more YouTube videos of people playing FIFA, that kind of thing, and some people seem to be quitting, not making videos anymore because FIFA is getting boring. It's almost like that for me, but I really don't want to quit. I just want to keep at it. I'm trying to get my interest back in the game, and I know if I just stop making videos or less frequently till FIFA 14, I know I will regret it, because I know you can get a lot of subscribers, just keep making videos regularly, and that's what I just want to do. Like, I don't really care how much views I get, I just want to get out the videos, just to know people, I want to be doing this thing for a long time. Like, I'll never be like quitting YouTube. People want to keep this video to say, like, if I ever do, you'll probably show me this video, but I definitely won't, even though I get bored of FIFA 14 sometimes. I definitely may start playing some other games. Leave any suggestions of games. I might start another channel for other type of games, because with this channel, Footy Manager TV, obviously it makes sense to only play football games. But I'm pretty sure just with doing FIFA and Football Manager, that's a good, solid amount. Doing like a football management game and also FIFA, like a simulation more game where I actually play the games and stuff like that. There's plenty of modes like Ultimate Team, Career Mode, so I think that's enough to cover. And also, I was going to do Pez, but I just thought it would be really too much, especially with doing Ultimate Team career mode. And may do like a My Player career like to the end of FIFA 13 when we're getting closer to FIFA 14 to see if people would be actually interested in that for FIFA 14. So that may be coming soon. And here we play against Sloths United, I think that is, or Sloths Unite. Again, really weird teams names we're playing against right now. But it's a very solid team. You know, Lucas Podolski, very good striker. So here in the 12th minute, Nico Gaitan, been fantastic. Then Viatri, almost again scoring. But he is very creative, almost winning a corner there. But a sliding tackle there to win back from David Luiz. And he done so fantastically there. I thought that could have been like a lucky penalty. As you know, sometimes you can get that bit of luck when the goalkeeper slightly touches your player. But unfortunately, we didn't get that piece of luck this time. But anyway, moving on. We're just going back on the counter. Keep attacking in this match. Definitely want to be the first to score to pick up another win. But they have got a very, very solid squad. Premier League team. Gal Clichy, very hard to get past him in the right wing. With him at left back. But here, again, Viatri. He cannot stop scoring. He's a beast. And I'm sure, like I said, people won't probably sign him or buy him into their team because he only has 72 pace. But he's proving right now that he has that strength to really get past players. Sometimes strength can be more important than pace. Obviously, most won't agree with that. But strength is a very, very important attribute. A bit more important than previous years compared to pace. But obviously, pace still overpowered. But strength, when you have a player with pace and strength, they can be very dangerous. You know, someone like Hulk this year. One of the better players in the game because of his pace and strength. That's really all you need in FIFA. I'm not sure I'm the only one that thinks that. Heaps of other people think that as well. Pace and strength, all you need in the game, and a bit of skill as well. Lucho Gonzalez on that occasion getting the shot on target to win the corner. As you know, winning corners, getting shots on target helps with the end of the match coins that you get. Viatri again, this time on his right foot. Left foot, right foot, doesn't seem to matter with this guy. He just keeps scoring. And I'm not sure what else I can say about him, as I would really advise you to sign him. He's a really underrated player. Of course, underrated with his pace, but still a shiny silver. So he will cost a little bit, maybe 1,000 or, yeah, 1,000 I bought him for. But unfortunately, their player, they picked off the pass. They kind of knew what I was going to do there. Unfortunately, you can't really stop that. It would be great if people are prevented from running in front of your defenders, but I suppose you can't really do that in the game. But yeah, have no control over that, and they almost score on that occasion. Very close. We're still in the lead. Hopefully we can hold on to it. We're very, very disappointing. But you know, you just have to hold on to the ball, and you should really get the win. Don't panic or anything like that. Don't try and go too attacking. Just try and hold on to the ball. It's pretty simple, and I'm pretty sure I did try and do that, but unfortunately sometimes it just cannot be prevented. And Santi Cazorla, once again, he gets the equalizer. So unfortunately, we couldn't hold on to the points right here, but that's something you got to deal with. Sometimes the game wants your opponent to get back in the game like that. Look at that strength by weaker players. They're stronger than our defense. And of course, the lucky rebound. You cannot say that is not scripting. The game wanted them to come back. And then the most ridiculous celebration that I've ever seen. When people do that, it doesn't make me mad or anything. I just think it makes them look ridiculous. And I find it pretty funny anyway. But as you can see, that was obvious. You cannot call that scripting. If it's not, please tell me what's that called. But when my goalkeeper assists it to the opposition, you know, it always happens in career mode for me. It happens so many times for it to not be scripting or momentum or whatever you want to call it, or handicap. But I have a worse team, so it can't really be handicap. It has to be something when that happens, when the ball gets directly aimed to the opposition. It's quite funny how whenever the goalkeeper parries it, it never goes into free space. So yeah, I just find that a bit funny. And of course, again, everything was just going their way with the momentum at the end. Almost scored with the goalkeeper out, but I had to do that to stand any chance of scoring a goal. But unfortunately, the game had to do that to me. I suppose they wanted to stop my streak of winning. And yeah, sometimes that happens. Like on Ultimate Team, you can never go on big runs of like winning or being unbeaten. You always get that one loss that happens like that when the ball, your goalkeeper is basically, it's an extra play for the opposition. But I'm not complaining about that because I'm still probably going to get promoted. I only need 2 wins from 5 games, so I should really get that. But yeah, that really for me. Makes the game, that's when I lose the motivation of playing, when those kind of things happen, when I should really be getting the win when those kind of things happen. But I'm not going to focus on that because, yeah, I don't really take Ultimate Team seriously because those kind of things happen, and the pace and the really attacking gameplay and the goals you can get from far, how the shot power and the sliders are increased. And yeah, that's why I don't take Ultimate Team too seriously, so I don't really care if I lose or not. And as you see there, Lucas Viatri, 4-star skills, left-footed, and scored 13 goals in 12 matches online as well. Fantastic. Barkos scoring 9 out of 10. I can't. That's just the evidence. The stats can really just show you the impact of those two strikers. Not overly pacey players. They don't really have any pace at all, but they're more about the finishing ability and strength, and that definitely shows in the matches. So unfortunately, we lost that match, and I would definitely like to improve that result in our future matches. And like I mentioned, we only need 2 points to get promoted, or 2 wins, I should say, to get promoted to Division 2. But as I mentioned earlier, I usually am always in Division 1 when I play. Sometimes I get relegated to Division 2. Sometimes when I experiment with lower rated players just for fun, because it gets boring. Unfortunately, they took away the single player mode where you can't experiment with fun teams. Sometimes I want to make like an Australian League team just for the fun when I lose. When I'm really bored of playing Ultimate Team, I want to make an A-League team with Australian players, and that makes me get relegated to Division 2. But then, obviously, I go back to my better team, then I get promoted. So, it's a mix of that, and yeah, I don't really care, because you still get coins even if you get relegated, so it doesn't really matter too much. It shows on your record as losses, but yeah, I don't really care about my record. And yeah, like I said, I go back to my other team, my better team normally, when I want to get some wins. So anyway, we're going to try and find another opponent, try and find a win. Obviously, we have heaps of matches left to get promoted, but I would love to do it in the short amount of time as possible. So here, obviously, a Bayern Munich kit, fantastic in real life, dominating every team they really face right now, Bayern Munich. And let's see who this guy has. Obviously, a Bundesliga team, obviously with his, I would imagine that would have been the case with the Bayern Munich kits. Quite a few Bayern Munich teams, players I should say. Obviously, you would have those players. They're fantastic. With Philip Lahm, the best right back in the game, the normal card, not counting any informs of Team of the Year players, and that's deservingly as well. Fantastic right back, fantastic tackler, very good passing as well, but early they have a chance. With Jefferson Farfan, fantastic winger on the right side, and as you see, he utilised his strength as well, like Hulk. I thought that was Hulk for a second, the way he used his strength, but unfortunately, this is going to be a disastrous game. Again, the guy, that to me, that is what you call a sweaty goal, when you overuse that pass back. When he does it twice, to me, that's a sweaty goal. When you do it once, to me, that was bad defending, obviously. A mix of bad defending and having slow defenders. That's the mix for me. But to me, that's a sweaty goal. When you do it twice, passing back, when you like abuse that, just making fun of your opponent. To me, that's sweaty goals, but I'm not sure about you. And again, obviously, they're just raining in with the goals right now by Jefferson Farfan again. And yeah, I sort of gave up at this point. And yeah, I didn't really try, so it doesn't really matter if I concede more goals. And of course, another one in the 58th minute. Of course, the overpowered defender, Felipe Santana, fantastic. And at this point, yeah, I just gave up. So, like I said, I don't really take Ultimate Team seriously. More so when this happens, so I just like relax when I'm playing. And the result probably doesn't make an impact, but it looks like he wasn't really taking it seriously right there. And we had a chance. Viatri, another simple finish. He's always in the correct position. A very good attacking positioning for him to do that and score a lot of goals just because of being in the right positioning. That's what really makes a good striker for me. I don't really care about pace, just as long as I have good attacking positioning. You'll see that in my future teams as well. Nico Gaitan. Again, that should have been a penalty. I mean, that was a penalty, and it was a pretty lucky penalty. And this could actually give us a chance to come back in this match if we convert Barkos. You know, I said he hasn't missed so far from the penalties. Can he do it again? And of course, the goalkeeper was rooted to the spot there, and he finishes once again. So now, somehow, we are in a position to get something from this match. Very amazing, considering we were 4-0 down. Viatri has another shot. Fantastic shot power, like I said, he has. And strength, of course, like there, to get the ball back. And the shot, fantastic shot right there. Viatri, I have nothing left to say about him. You have to sign him. But I suppose he's not from a great league. But he's Argentinian. I would sign him just for the pure fact that he's a fantastic... just how he gets into the positions, and that is a red card. How was that a red card? Of course, I knew that was a red card, so I said it already, but yeah, that's ridiculous. I actually got the ball. I'm pretty sure I did get the ball. If you look at the replay of that by Fernandez, I'm pretty sure I got... See, if you look there, I kicked the ball. Very unlucky, and of course, that blows our chances of coming back, so the game is so against us right now, but I suppose I took his legs out, so... Yeah, that probably is a red card, so I'm not... People might say that is a red card, so I'll agree if you say it's a red card, but when I was playing, I was really unsure, because I was pretty positive that I got the ball when that happens, and of course, that thing, when we got that red card, it blew our chances of getting anything from that match, so unfortunately, we couldn't get a win, but it was a fantastic fight back to finish this match 3-4, even though we had a late chance, it wasn't really going to happen, of course, with a poor ball there. So even though we did lose, it was a fantastic performance. Really, no morale should have been lost from that match. We were fantastic. Really did all we can to come back from a really poor start. Maybe if he didn't get that overly sweaty goal, it could have been an even match. So I wasn't really too disappointed. And of course, if you look at his players in his team, a Bundesliga team with fantastic players, I'm really happy with how my low-rated Argentinian squad did, especially coming back when I could have easily gave up on that and lost by like 7-0 or 8-0, which you know can happen in Ultimate Team. So I was really happy with my fight back, and it wasn't really an embarrassing result. I suppose it would have been really embarrassing in this video if I lost 7-0 or 8-0. So that's one reason I really wanted to concentrate to make sure that didn't happen. And I really didn't expect to score goals. I just wanted to make sure I didn't concede a lot. But there's an issue now. We have 4 games remaining, and we have a red card, Viatri contract out. So many things are happening right now. It's going to be tough. But as you saw, I had about 2k right now, so I should be able to improve my team. I'll probably go ahead and discard Leandro Fernandez right there, even though, or quick sell now it is. He is a very solid player. He's pretty small, but he's very good at jumping, so he's good in the air. And I'm probably going to sign a better centre-back now, maybe someone like Fabricio Colaccini from Newcastle to improve really the overall of my team. And he is a very good defender. I've used him in my career mode with Newcastle. If people have been subscribed to me for a long time, you know that I like him as a player. He was probably my best defender for Newcastle. I really liked him, so I know how to use him, what's his best abilities. I know he's small in the air, but a very good tackler. But Roncaglia, he'll come in for now. But I will look to sign some new players. Viatri, I'm definitely not going to quick sell him. As you saw, 75 pace it is, not 72. His shot is 72, which I think is very underrated, as you saw from the shots. Please tell me what you think his shot was without really looking at it. To me, that will be at least 80 just by the evidence of it. But for now, hopefully you enjoy this longer episode, and I'll see you guys next time for some more episodes in this series.